Hey, if you're a pastor or ministry leader, you serve in some type of leadership capacity in your local church, this video is for you. You've been frustrated possibly with your growth as a leader. You're looking at new ways to develop your skills. You want to increase your competence as a leader, your confidence as a leader. This video is for you. Here's my challenge to you. It's right here. It's time to elevate your leadership skills. So let's talk about that for just a few minutes in this video. Here's the first point. Stop falling behind in your leadership effectiveness. You and I know if we're not growing in our leadership, we're plateauing or we're falling behind. And as God's leaders, we can't do that. We have to stay ahead of the curve. We have to work. We have to learn new skills. We have to transfer those skills to the next generation. We have to empower more leaders. We have to make more disciples. So we can't afford to fall behind. We have to stay at the forefront of leadership growth and development. Notice this next point here on the screen. It says, increase your competence and confidence as a leader. So leadership development, there are other components, but these two are critical. You have to increase your competence as a leader. What do I mean? You have to learn new skills. You can't do the things you used to do 20 years ago in the same way with the same methods and expect different results. You and I know we have to grow in our leadership in order to increase our effectiveness. As we increase in our effectiveness as a leader, then we grow in confidence. We really believe, hey, I can do this. I know that God will lead me. I know that I can do these things, and you have greater confidence as a leader. And trust me, your people will know when you are confident about your leadership abilities and when you are not. Your people will also know when you're falling behind as a leader and you're not growing. So let's grow in our leadership. Let's do it together. Here's the next point. Prepare for your next leadership role and 10x your leadership skills. You and I are probably not going to be in the same role in the next 6 months or the next 6 years. Here's the question. What are you doing right now to prepare for your next role? You can't wait until you have that offer or you accept that new position, that promotion, to then say, okay, now I'm going to learn new skills. No, you have to start learning today. You have to start growing today to prepare yourself for this next opportunity. How is God going to use us if we're not ready, if we're not preparing ourselves? Well, He'll use us anyway. We know that. But doesn't it make more sense for you and I to prepare for what's ahead and do it in a way that honors God and doesn't stress out our family or our ministry? Here's the next point. Delegate with greater clarity and empower more leaders. You and I are constantly working on our communication skills. What if I told you there's a new way to improve your communication skills by learning coaching competencies? What if I told you there's a new way to empower more leaders? It's by learning coaching competencies and frameworks. Develop new leadership skills from a globally accredited academy. My name is Marcel Sanchez. I serve as executive pastor at Global Church in Miami, Florida. But I also founded a company called Imagine Coaching Academy. We're an ICF globally accredited, level 1 approved coach education provider. What does that mean? We can train you. We're approved by ICF, the International Coaching Federation, and I can train you and we can train you on coaching frameworks to help you get from where you are to where you want to be in your leadership. And here's the best part. There are no expensive hotels, long flights to worry about, or leaving your family behind. You can do this from the comfort of your office at home or the office in your church building. That's right, it's 100% online. So here's my invitation to you. It's here below. You've invested in others. Now is the time for you to invest in yourself. Invest in growing your leadership skills. I know you've trained other people. I know you've made disciples. I know you're doing everything you possibly can to build and grow the things that God has entrusted you to build and grow. But here's my challenge to you. You've invested so much in others. What have you done for yourself lately? It's time, I believe, to invest in yourself and elevate your leadership skills. So here's my invitation. I want to invite you to consider becoming an ICF certified coach. Does that mean it's going to replace your ministry? No, not at all. What it means, it's going to enhance your ministry by leading with greater effectiveness. I want to invite you to consider joining my next training cohort, my next certified coach training cohort. What do you have to do? Well, it's very simple. Right now, I simply want you to have the information you need to make an educated decision. Here's what I would like you to do. Down below, whether you're watching this on a different social media channel, you might see a description and a link to click and download the Google document. If you're watching this in Meta or Facebook, you can go ahead and select the Learn More button, and you'll be able to get a Google Doc with all the information. This is not a high pressure anything. I want you to be informed, and then if you think this is a good fit for you, you can schedule a call with me. We'll get on the phone, talk about your goals, and then I'll invite you to join us if you're the right fit and you believe this is a good fit for you to join our next coaching cohort. So thank you for your time. Go ahead, grab the Google Doc, and hopefully we'll meet each other very soon.